Mountain Dan here, and I'm here with Randy Olson, my used to be hunting partner. Yeah, this year it's the first hunting at the end of the season.
It is. Work's been getting in the way.
Work. I don't like that
I
word.
know, it's a nasty word.
You know, Randy, you and I have hunted together a long time, and we never worry about how far we are apart. Mm-hmm. You know, and I know that we can hunt over Roy closer together than we do over Ace. Mm-hmm. However, I had somebody ask me the other day, well, I've got a line, should I keep the line straight?
Well, yeah, assuming that you have a line that you can work, by all means keep it straight. You want to have all your shooting fields clear. You don't want anybody too far ahead, too far behind. Average distance seems to be about 10 yards, about 30 feet.
Okay.
Just kind of depends on what you're doing and where you're doing it. The line, with just two of us, the line is kind of whatever is between us.
Exactly.
So you start. These are easier because we kind of know roughly where the birds are since we're shooting a club, and so you can kind of maintain a line. It's not like hunting in the Dakotas when you're hunting in corn that you can't see the next shooter, and there it gets a whole lot more important. Out here we see each other, we talk to each other, and like you said, we've hunted together for so many years. You get into tough walking, I can move forward. You get into easy walking, you can move forward. That way we stay on. Hunting behind a lab is a little different than hunting behind a pointer because you got to kind of stay with whatever the speed the lab is today, because they tend to change their speed.
And that's the other thing. With the lab, I try to keep my lab within 50 feet of us. Mm-hmm. Now, lucky that didn't always work.
No.
Ace is a lot better.
Yeah. He likes to hunt a little closer. Odin, my old lab, he would hunt wherever he felt like hunting. Either some days you'd be running behind him, other days you'd be kicking him in the butt to get where you wanted to go. So,
you know, and that's it. And of course, the line is another thing, you know, because it's safety.
Right.
You know, and then zones of fire. Well, you and I don't worry about zones of fire.
Well, it doesn't seem like we do. We pay attention to it, and there's certain limits to how far you'll shoot in my direction, how far I'll shoot in your direction, but the overlapping field of fire for us, because it's a little different hunting the clubs, the overlapping field doesn't matter all that much, and you'll see periodically where you won't notice that two shots have gone off because we shot at the same time and at the same bird. So.
All right, good luck, guys. I'll get a little bit. On a bird. Oh, I thought he was. He's getting birdie. Oh boy, if he's not excited. Good shot. Come on, Acer. Come on, bring it here. Ace, over here. Come on, Ace. Ace. Let me have it. Drop. He's on one. Look at that hold. Beautiful shot.
Thank you.
Okay, Acer.
So I can't hit with these blue bullets.
Ace, 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 here. Ace. Whoa. Hey, Randy. As always, the dog's bringing me the bird, so I got to carry him?
Absolutely. Your dog, your carry.
How do you like that, the way he's working?
He's doing really good.
I'm tickled. He really held good on this
Yeah,
bird.
he's giving us lots of time.
Yeah.
No, there's excellent pointing labs, but not all labs are going to point every day, and they tend to be more flushing dogs and pointing dogs. You got to kind of stay close. With a pointer, typically you can walk literally side by side and talk, because your pointer is going to point a bird and hold that point until you get there. And you kind of have to go with the hunters that you know, or if you're hunting with a guide, by all means, just do what the guide tells you to do. Life will be a whole lot happier for everybody.
You know, and here's the other thing, the cover. Okay, now if we're in kind of sparse cover like this, it's different. If you're in real heavy cover, you got to be right up on that lap.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And that's the thing. You got to look at the cover. You got to look at the birds too.
Right. What are the birds doing today? Is the wind blowing? Are they running? Is it cold? Are they running? Is it relatively warm and they're going to flush at 50 yards? Yeah, 50-yard shots are possible, but it's sure a whole lot nicer to have them in 20 or 30. So.
Right. Now Ace, on the other hand, he will do what I call a semi-lockup on chuckers. I hope he does it today. On pheasants, he'll slow down, and then you see that tail, and you know you better be ready.
Yeah.
Because he's going to flush.
But yeah, you never know what they're going to do, and labs are such an interesting dog to hunt behind. I prefer pointers, but I got no problem hunting behind a lab.
Right. Well, you've hunted over mine, and I've had really good labs.
Oh yeah, you've had real good labs.
I've been blessed because most of my dogs have been top notch.
Yeah.
You know, and here we go again. We're in this wind, in, like you said, Central Valley. What do we expect? So today is going to be interesting because we know that scent cone, you know, the bird's way out there. We haven't got much wind, so the dog starts with a scent cone like this, and as he gets closer, it comes in. As you know, and when you started talking to me about scent cone, all of a sudden it made sense.
Right.
And okay, the other thing the wind will do, and I learned this from Jim Moore, it'll pick up that bird scent and then carry it and maybe drop it 100 yards away. So that makes it harder for the dog.
The terrain does really strange things to the wind, and obviously the scent follows the wind. So, yeah, I mean, it's hunting. Granted, we're hunting a club. It's not like hunting wild birds, but we're in California. And for those of you that don't know what that means, it means there's not too many wild birds. And where there are wild birds, Fish and Wildlife can be a little finicky about where you shoot and which side of the road you're shooting on. And by road, I mean these 2 tracks that run out through here. So when you really do the dollars and cents on it, the clubs make a lot of sense. And the really nice part about it is you're going to find birds.
Yeah.
The clubs make it nice. You get to watch your dog work, which in all honesty, that's table fare is great. Love to eat these birds, but watching the dogs work, that's where the fun is. It really is. They're just a kick to watch.
That's the whole thing about I own 2 dogs, 2 gun dogs, and I have the privilege and the pleasure of watching them work.
Right.
And when they have a great day, boy, my heart is hit, and I got no buttons left on my shirt.
Oh yeah.
You know.
And that's a lot of people don't understand. Sorry, a lot of people don't understand. These dogs love to do what they do.
Yes.
It's not that they're being forced to hunt. They're being allowed to. They're being let to hunt, and they love it. That's their breed. That's what they were bred for hundreds of years. And
right.
A lot of people are trying to take the dogs away from hunting, thinking that somehow it's cruel. And the sad part about it is, you know, I understand that they're trying to protect the dogs, but they don't understand that the dogs love this. If they'd come out and watch, don't bring a gun. Come out and watch them work. You'll see they love to hunt. And who knows, maybe the guys who are taking you out to hunt will give you some pheasant or give you some chucker or whatever you're hunting. So yeah, watching them work, that's the whole thing. And I've seen lots of shows on TV and watched these guys work, and they all have the same situation. These dogs love to hunt, and it's just a blast to watch them. I responded to the whistle pretty well too. wasn't pretty. Good boy. Good boy.
Okay. Okay, come on. Come on. Ace. Okay, good boy, good boy. Another buster retrieve.
Yep.
Hey, Randy, how do you like the way he's squatting on these birds?
He's doing really good.
Chuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. Hey. Don't lick my bottle. That's my water too.
Thank you, Randy. Now that's another thing about this club. They got a water barrel at every hunting spot.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's nice.
Yes. What I tickle about is he's coming back to the whistle.
Yeah, and you pulled him off birds both times to
Yeah.
bring him back, which has been good.
And he's winning one right now. Oh, isn't that a beautiful hole?
Isn't that nice? You ready? I tailed him, but that's about it. He's pretty healthy.
Doggy point.
Yep. Checking out his competition. Your bird, Dan.
Ah, in the sun. Oh. Oh, brother. I wouldn't shoot here.
Right?
And then right into that sun.
Yep.
Where you at, Randy?
I was on my knee down low. There he is.
Good boy. There he is. Yep, he cut short, so I gotta mark that bird.
Yeah, I got it. Did. Hey, bird. He's right up. He landed in this hedgerow.
Huh?
He landed in this hedgerow.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Good bird.
Good
Boy. Good boy.
Come on. Ace. Good boy. Well, Randy, that was a short, sweet hunt.
Yep, a lot of fun.
Ace was right spot on,
Yep.
and he held on the birds.
He did. He held really well. That's really nice to have a dog hold in this kind of wind. Birds are holding way better than I expected. I thought they'd be running. Of course, we're shooting chuckers today, and pheasants definitely don't act like chuckers. But
No.
kind of nice to hunt chuckers when you're not climbing hills all the time, too.
Oh, or slipping on those boulders.
Yeah.
And, you know, they can take the wild chucker hunting. The first time was fun. Mm-hmm. The second time was revenge. The third time I got injured. By the way, Randy and I both always pick our empties up and we don't litter the field. So we throw them in the back of the car. Now, for the reloaders, that's fine. They can take them home and reload them.
Yeah, that's the one downside of these. They have a European primer, and it's tough to reload.
Yet
Tough to find primers to reload.
You can now order them from Rio.
Okay, that's good.
And you get the powder, too.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, it's really hard to shoot anything but Rio anymore, and that sounds like it's an ad, and it is, but it's not. I have shot Remington and Winchester and all the brands, with a few exceptions. And they hit harder, shoot farther, hold a better pattern. They're just a better round. And what they do is beyond me, but whatever they do it right.
Well, you know, I did a little
take these out, I
study.
won't yell.
Their wad is designed a little different than the others. And so I think that's why it holds that better pattern.
Yeah.
They're cleaner burning powder, we know that.
Much cleaner, much cleaner.
And just much more efficient.
Yeah, shooting the 28s, and I I didn't bring my 28 today, but shooting the 28s, it's amazing what they'll do. I'm shooting a 100-year-old Fox-Sterlingworth. It's probably not 100 years old, but it's close. And it's shooting that ammunition like it was a brand new shotgun with chokes, and mine doesn't have chokes. It's just got the old modified and full in it.
Well, it has chokes, but not the changeable.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, the factory. So.
And of course, I'm shooting my famous old Synergy, or Satori, pardon me. And it's shooting like a brand new gun too.
Yeah.
But you know,
those Satoris are hard to beat. I really like them. I much prefer the side-by-sides, but that Satori over-under is such a nice gun to shoot.
Oh yeah. Though they call mine year for years, never miss. I went 29 straight pheasants without a miss.
And then you went in the field with it, and it all went to hell.
But you know, we had a great hunt. And I'm just tickled. You know, Ace didn't get to hunt much last year because of my wife's sickness. And this year, it's all been under extreme bad conditions.
Yeah.
High winds, we don't hunt in the rain. And so he's probably only had 5 hunts all year.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Yeah.
For that much pent-up energy, he did really well.
Yes. And then, of course, he got sick, too. So, you know, that didn't help.
Was it his paw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then he got an ear infection.
That's right.
And, but, you know, that happened. Well, like I got pneumonia this year and lost 40 pounds.
Yeah, you looked a little thin there for a while.
But we had a great hunt. Would you recommend this club to anyone else?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a nice club. Pretty, good look. Road's a little dicey coming out, so don't be spooked. You aren't going in the middle of nowhere. It actually comes to a nice place. But, yeah, it's nice.
And if you want to hunt the hills, you look behind us, you have hills.
You have hills to hunt. You want to get out and do some work, you can.
Yes.
And it's kind of hard not to go up there and hunt those, but yeah, I'll just enjoy my day.
Yeah, no, I climbed these hills a time or two, and there's another club down south that's all you got.
Right.
You know.
Well, now we're what, 50 miles north of Sacramento?
About, yes.
Yeah, and we're about 5 miles off I-5, so it's not really inconvenient to get here.
No, it's not. It's about a 2 hour and 45 minute drive from home.
From Reading, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just due west of Dunnigan. Just take the Dunnigan exit and head west a couple miles, and here you are.
Yeah.
And there's only one road, so it makes it kind of easy.
Oh,
Just don't turn off till you get here.
No more excuses for getting lost.
Exactly.
Well, you know, hey, I used my 4th excuse today for that miss.
I noticed that. Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to shoot here.
Right.
And I got turned around as I turned around right into that sun. And, I could have popped the shell, but I didn't know where anything was.
Yeah, when you got that nice sunburn in your eye, you can't see anything. It's all just guesswork.
But you shot great.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Making me look like an amateur.
You know, it's one of them days it just flew my way. And that you have those days when they all fly your way and some days when they don't.